This is Alex Fenske. I'm the lead agent for the Chicago Southland Homes team, and I wanted to talk with you now about one of the very most important fundamental models of the real estate business and how we as a team help agents get started with this critical component. So a long time ago, when they first started documenting and researching and figuring out the most important drivers of the real estate agent business, and this was going back to the research done for the Millionaire Real Estate Agent in 2003, they found that there were three primary drivers of big successful agent businesses. And we represent that by what we call the 3 L's: leads, listings, and leverage. And what we found when they did the research is that everybody, whether you're in real estate or some other business, you're actually in 2 businesses. You're in, number 1, whatever business you're in, and number 2, the business of lead generation. In fact, you could say it's the other way around, because no matter what business you're in, if you don't have leads to become customers, what business are you in? You're not in a business if you don't have customers. So it's actually leads first. And this triangle represents number 1, leads, number 2, listings, and number 3, leverage. Now, believe it or not, for most real estate professionals, the reason their business is not more productive, the reason they don't have more closings, more income, is not because of some shortfall or shortcoming in their ability to serve a client. In fact, the number 1 reason and the primary reason why an agent's business isn't as big as they'd like for it to be is because they don't have enough leads. It's the number 1 most important challenge to solve in this business. And Tony DeCello, one of the most legendary coaches out there, is known for asking the question, how many deals do you want to close and how many leads do you need in order to do that? He says you can close any number of transactions if you just simply create enough leads to do it. It's not in real estate the servicing of clients that's the hardest part, it's the generating of the leads. So that's where everything starts. And until that's solved, nothing else really matters as much. So within the Chicago Southland Homes team, what is it that we do to help provide leads so that people can jumpstart their business and grow it to an unlimited amount, to whatever your desire is? Well, we have a few primary lead sources. So number 1 is, I'm going to abbreviate things here. Number 1, though, is your sphere of influence and past clients. So, I've been in the business since 2009, fortunate to have a strong network. A lot of people that I know from the area, having grown up in the area and lived here nearly my whole life, as well as having lots and lots of past clients, hundreds and hundreds of past clients at this point. And then each member of our team has a sphere of influence as well. And so together, this is the strongest core of our lead generation, and we have a full marketing plan that the team executes in order to make sure that we're capturing as many opportunities as possible from the people that we know and the people that we've helped in the past. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to call these online referrals. So there's lots of companies out there that do advertising for people who are interested in real estate services. And this is sort of a leverage move because the fact that there's only so many places that we can advertise at once. And so there are a lot of other companies that will do the advertising. And then when leads come in, they have agents that they send those leads to. And we're one of those agents. So we have several companies that we're partnered with who send us referrals that are from lead generation that's done online. And then number 3 is our own pay-per-click advertising. So we're doing that same thing. It's just, a company, maybe a national company at scale, can do that differently than we do, and we can do it in a more targeted way. So what all this is supposed to do is it drives in leads that we then market to and we cultivate until they're ready to do business. And I'm going to close this here so you can see the board a little bit better. So the lead doesn't come and drop in your lap and they're like, hey, let's go buy right now. In fact, the average lead time is about 19 months between the time someone starts looking at and talking to people about moving and the time they actually close on the purchase or sale of a home. 19 months. Now, part of our job as a team is to make sure that we are generating enough leads so that at any given time, enough of them are falling out of the pipeline that they're ready to work. What we do with this is we're running a marketing plan on everybody in our client database. Now, right now in our client database, there's just shy of about 7,000 contacts in there. It's taken a long time for us to get to where we have that many contacts in there. And we have thousands and thousands of emails in terms of email marketing that are going out and getting eyeballs on them every month. And then we also have an inside sales service that has a whole staff of people that are there to cultivate the leads. And again, talk to people, get them information, connect them to us once they're ready to meet. So what we're doing is we are building our database using these three primary sources and some others. Then we're marketing to those people and prospecting those people until they're ready to do business, at which point one of our agents can then help them. If you were going to build this on your own, and I can tell you from personal experience because we have over time, it takes a long time and it takes money. It's not that you can't do it. It's that when you walk into our team, you're walking into existing systems that are already set up, and on day one, you're having leads that are being provided to you, and you're gonna be able to generate some of your own as well through your own sphere of influence past clients. We're gonna give you a whole heck of a lot more through all these lead sources. Now, the next part of this triangle is listings. And so we know that when we get listings, it drives inquiries. It drives more inquiries. It drives in buyers. And so we're focused on getting listings as well, and helping people on the seller side because that helps us find more people for the buyer side. And then lastly is leverage. And in the context of a team, what leverage means is that you're only going to do your part of things, and other people are going to do other parts of it instead of one person trying to do it all themselves. So we all are leveraged to each other, because we're doing a whole lot of work that you don't have to do, and you're going to go and do a part that then someone else doesn't have to do. When we work together, as hackneyed as the saying may be, together everyone achieves more. So this is the fundamental model of the millionaire real estate agent, the 3 L's triangle: leads, listings, and leverage. And this is how we can help you get into production right away, instead of maybe taking several months to be able to cobble together the names, build the database, begin marketing to people before anybody is actually in touch with you who's actually ready to go. You're going to walk in day one to leads. We're going to help you with converting those, doing the appointments, and getting contracts signed from there. So that's how we help you get leads and how we provide you with leads here on the Chicago Southland Homes team.